don't know. Hi. I forgot to take myself out. Damn it. I was gonna sneak up on you guys. Oh. Alright, let me know if everybody can hear me, when everybody comes on. And let me know if the music's annoying, because I'm trying new things. And I think that's about all my rhetoric. I didn't have that hard of a time getting on here today. I think the world is going to kill me later, because they didn't get me before I got on. Okay, I'm moving around. Give me a second. This is my mess. And everything looks kind of neat. Okay, I have a fish already. It's me. We're going for it because I'm already live. Okay, we're doing bone magic. Not boner magic. Of course, I guess you could probably use some of the bones for boner magic. I should have got my badger's penis from fucking Hobbit for a minute for the show. They call her Badger. A badger at work. So I got her badger penis, because I'm a weird friend. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Is anybody... Oh, we got comments already. Shit, give me a moment, y'all. Hi, Maria. Happy. I almost forgot my warning, too. The ones who do know me, you already know what the warning is coming. I speak my mind, I cuss, I curse, I blah blah blah, drink my tequila, smoke my weed, not smoke my tequila, drink my weed. Anyway. I think I'm preferably dyslexic. Hi, the BB3. I'm not sure which one of the BB3s. Hi, honeys. And I am, well, every day that I'm alive is another day. That my enemies are one, I don't know. Ah, hell, what did I say? What did I say to you, Maria? I brain farted already. Well, it's not going to be a swift podcast now, is it? No, I didn't hear it. I forgot what I said, man. Anywho, to answer Tom, I'm alive. I'm doing okay. Oh! Yeah. I was like, what did I say? Holy crap, I forgot already. I'm getting senile, I'm getting old. And just ignore the glasses. I know there's some glare, but I gotta get more contacts. I kind of picked up a bunch of new glasses, so they're kind of cute. I'm kind of rocking it, and the hair I didn't really... I don't know. I don't care. I'm having a vain second. Anyway. Anybody's got questions, pop in. I don't know if I finished the warning or not. I don't think I did, but you can see it rolling across the screen bottom over here. So, there we go. And we are going that way. I can never hear the music, or is it obnoxious? What's going on? I mean, I'm just playing with new additions to this thing. There we go. Okay, let me get my electronics out of the way. Hopefully it won't go off. Okay, bone magic. I know everybody knows the word, but bone magic, each one of the animals and whatever, they have different symbolization, different uses. So I thought we'd cover some of it. Some of the notes are more copious than the others, more extensive, because I got to actually take a few notes the other night. And so I went overboard. Or whatever. I got no footing down there. Anywho. Okay, chicken bones. Everybody's got your chicken bones, okay? You can use the... Okay, first off, on the magic portion, the bones can be used for... oh yeah, definitely you, definitely me. And anybody else that pops up, I'll be drinking this for pretty much. Actually, I don't drink that much. I just drink it regularly. Yes, honey. Okay. That helps. She was helping me with the notes because I needed something for snakes. And she's trying to hide, sort of. Okay. Me, as far as what I use the bones for, I can use them to call on the energy of that animal, to use their symbology and bring it into whatever spell work I'm doing. It helps for necromancy, animal magic. I actually have, my old familiar, Firewacket. I kept her skull. She always knew I would, so yeah, I kept her skull. She had the most interesting things when she was boiled down. I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't know if I can get the angle right on the bitch. There's a little bead right here. I glued it in there. It's not really a bead. There was this one, a clear one, or not really clear at the time. It's clear. Now it's clear, but it was white. And then there was a black one, and they were inside of her skin. I have no idea what it was. I don't know. But black and white, I was like, of course it's black and white. Balance, man. That's my whole story, man. Stick with the balance, and you're okay. Upset the balance, and well, you get to pay until it's evened out again. So I'm all about balance, but I thought it was quite intriguing that she had a bead, for lack of really information on what it is. But she thought she was an oyster. That's what it was. She got a little grain in her vagina. Just kidding. No, it was very unusual. So I had to remark on that, and I kept both of the beads in the moves. Because I got my altar split into multiple boxes. I'm still getting some of them out as I find places for them. So I'm hoping it's in one of them boxes, the black one. I'm not sure. I just hope so, though. It would be quite sad. Anyway, I use the skull to. Well, I have all of her bones. I have all of her bones. I kept all of them in here. But I use them like cat bones. Of course, you can't kill the animals. I mean, obviously, don't run out on an animal slaughtering bit so you can have the bones. That's not quite how it works. You should find them or be graced with an animal's death and have somebody who loves you take care of the carcass. Because it can be quite emotionally fucking crazy. It'll fuck you up. Let's just put it that way. It'll fuck you up. Les did my cat for me, and well, suffice it to say, he didn't keep the knife, nor did he keep the pot that she got boiled in. I don't think he was right for a few days. But yeah. Let me see, I got something. Blessed be, my dear. I hope you're doing good, darling. Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, it helps me use her energy and our connection, because our connection was crazy, insane, wild. But if I need to pull extra energy into a situation or spell work, I can use her energy and help me intensify. I can also use the connection with the bones to protect myself, because she was there for that, and to help me do the things I had to do. And so I mean, it's just a way to still stay in contact with her and still use her help. Because she was a very helpful kitty. Pain in the ass, little bitch, but she's a cat. What do you want from her? Okay. I think I hit it. Yeah. I was going to say the notes. I was trying to read them off, but I'd already touched on all the things there. Okay, let's go with chicken bones. We'll start with the simple, easy shit. The more... Well, they're all useful. So I was going to say the more useful bones is the wing bones, the smaller bones. They're easier to make, like the protection talisman. It's like an equal arm cross. And you just kind of rope black thread or red thread, just depends on which culture you're doing or which place you're going with. But it, you want to crisscross it. I'll get to that more of that in a minute. But that would be the chicken wing bones. Those are smaller, they make the better talismans, they're more mobile. And if you want something bigger, you can go bigger, like inside the house. Like leg bones. I use the leg bones. I'm actually about to make some. I was trying to get it ready, but that didn't work out. I was lucky I got this all ready. I can't believe I was ready to go. I can't believe I started on time. Alright. Hello. How you doing? And Maria. Dinky's doing pretty good. He just smokes a lot of weed for his PTSD now. I guess just look at him and say, Dinky, want to get high? And he'll start whining and begging you to never mind. And if anybody's got anything mean to say about it, don't bother. I don't fucking care. Let's see. That. Alright, back to the bones. They absorb negativity and they hold on to the energy. So you can carry one in a charm bag for protection. Anything that your imagination takes you to that works in that perimeter is what you would use the chicken bones for. Now the crossbone amulet, the one I was saying, it's an equal arm cross. Like I said, you weave around it to tie them all together. And let's see, removing negativity. It helps. The crossbone amulet helps remove negativity, helps break hexes and negativity sent your way. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a curse. People who just don't like you, they don't send you good energy. So that's negativity, or i.e. a crossing. Because if somebody wishes you ill, or they don't like you or whatever, or they just say nasty shit behind your back on a constant basis, after a while it becomes kind of a curse. So this helps repel some of that. Anyway, okay, what you do for this one, this is the two small wings, chicken bone wings. They're tied together with the black thread in the shape of a solar cross, or an equal arm cross, where I said to weave it. You can anoint a white candle with power oil, or dragon's blood oil, or anything that's meant to, hang on y'all, I'm about to have a jailbreak, there we go. Anything that's meant to strengthen, to add energy to empower, that kind of an oil. So the power oil. Anyway, you set your intentions for growth in spiritual, spiritual strength. It helps you strengthen your spiritual side, your spiritual shields, and enlightenment, so it helps you stay in tune with the higher earth. So you set the intentions for the tied bones. You can do something along the lines of, into your marrow it goes in thee, all evil and negativity. I would say it 3 times, maybe 9, I don't know, just depends, this is just me. Like anything else, you just take everything else and make it fit you, because if you don't feel, I don't know how to say it, if you don't feel it, it won't have the power. So just chanting words don't do much. Unless if you're chanting for demons or something along those lines. If for whatever reason you can't never fuck that up. Or portal opening. I'm kidding, don't go do that shit. Jesus. Okay, and then you're going to consecrate the amulet with, we'll say holy water. Holy water can be, depending on your tradition or what you work with, your path, your system. You might want to make your own holy water, because if you're not into any of like Santeria, voodoo, things like this that use the biblical pantheon system, then you would want to make your own holy water. But if you use those, you would use holy water you get from the Catholic Church. But I would go with something you can feel some energy out of, because not every priest that blesses anything has got the faith, because without the faith you don't have a magic. Like I say, you can chant a bunch of words over something, it doesn't necessarily empower it all that much, okay? Well, at any rate, what did I say? Consecrate the amulet with holy water. So that long tirade told you about holy water. And you can say something along the lines of, with water, do I consecrate this amulet, an instrument which will absorb and hold negativity sent to its wearer. And if you're putting it in your home, you'd have to change the wording a little. Now you're going to sprinkle the the amulet. Oh my god, it's been about a month, I can't talk. Sprinkle the amulet, here we go again, with salt, sea salt, no iodized salt, sea salt. It can be pink salt, it can be black salt, as long as it is natural salt. Black salt wouldn't be bad either, because it kind of helps repel negative energy. So I personally would go with a little black salt myself. And you will sprinkle the salt with an intent. With earth, do I consecrate this amulet? Now you're going to pass it through the flame off of the candle. And with fire, I do consecrate this amulet. I said it. And then you want to pass it through incense smoke As far as incense smoke, dragon's blood, white sage, copal, white copal, copal, I don't know if there's more copals. Yeah, I think there is. Anyway, I did the dragon's blood. Frankincense, myrrh, benzoin, rosemary, cinnamon, I think patchouli. There's so many of them. Just pick one of the ones that's a cleansing one. You can do an altar incense, like altar cleansing incense. Lemon would be good, like a lemon incense or lemongrass. That would be really good. Because lemon, oddly enough, helps you with some of the darker works. Getting rid of some of the darker working things. I mean, now, when you pass it through the incense, with air, do I consecrate this amulet? Now, if you're wearing it, you can wear it until life improves, or you feel that it's reached its completion. And then you can, I would burn it, or some people would throw it away, but I wouldn't throw it away. I would burn it myself and let the ashes go into the earth again, and letting the residual energy return, which would continue to protect your own property as well as you wearing it yourself. So actually, that would be a lot better. Now, let's go into some of the animals. I got some of the animal bones so I can show you. Oh, I forgot to grab a bat. I have a bat. It's encased in resin, I think. Forgot to snag it. Oh, wait, no, I got another bat. Somebody brought me another bat. When we get to that, I'll grab it. Alright. Now, fox skulls. They're used, the energy associated with the fox skull, you can use it to help with any of the spell work that you need from these types of things, okay, what they're good for. Like I said, some of the notes are more extensive because I had a few extra minutes, but these are short and quick. We'll get through them. Anywho, so, fox skull, it could be a fox bone, it don't matter. There's the dinky. It's good for bringing about cunning or being quick about something, bringing a little speed to your actions. It's great for adaptability, to adapt to surroundings, to kind of fit the needs and figure out how to, kind of, blend in, or something like that, to adapt to a situation or stuff. It helps bring about awareness and responsiveness. And smarts, wit, helps with fertility, prosperity, success. It can help send messages. Loyal. You can bring about loyalty from others. Independence. It can also help you when you're pulling in the element of fire. Okay. And this could be any part of the fox. This is any part of the fox you can use for any of this stuff, as long as it's not been, I don't know. I think maybe over processed or something like that, maybe. Too many chemicals might fuck it up a little bit, but otherwise you can use any part of the fox. Now if you find a wolf skull or a wolf bone, this one is great for teachings and wisdom. It's more like teachings from your inner sources. It's definitely something that helps you grow brain-wise, mind-wise. It helps teach you about life, death, and how to accept it and rebirth. It brings about a stability to you, helps with protection. It lends you power, like power to handle a situation, power when you feel weak. It helps you find freedom. It brings about some confidence and independence to one's personality. It helps give you personal strength, because, wolves, of course, everybody knows they're just crazy. You can meditate with the bone for messages. The wolf warns. Wait. Oh my god, I don't even know what I wrote. Okay, you can wear any part of the wolf. You can wear it for extra security, and it helps remind you of your own personal inner strength. Alright? Now we've got lynx. I have a lynx bone. I didn't have any fox. I didn't have any wolf. I have a lynx. I think it's one of the little, I don't know, one of the, I don't have fingers, but one of the paw bones, they're longer. It's not a mantle, it's not a, god damn it, I can't remember. I know, I should. But anyway, so I have a lynx bone. I have a couple few for sale in the shop too. I don't know what I'm charging for me. I don't know. But the lynx, it helps you see through the dimensions. It helps you kind of do dimensional work. you don't time it. It helps you do dimensional work. It brings about an ability to see further, spiritually, mentally, however you want to say it. It helps bring about the knowledge, like all-knowing, like true life kind of things. Love you too, Brennan. Okay. Say goodbye, Kira.
Goodbye!
Kira says goodbye. She can say goodbye in a second. Here she comes. You know, they got her trapped. She don't see the mess.
Goodbye!
Be safe.
Huh?
So be safe, have fun.
Of course.
Aye, aye. Okay, I lost it. All knowing. Oh yeah, it helps you understand things that are greater than what we are in here now. Higher knowledge, tree of life kind of stuff. I don't know, just knowledge from around. She can be. Sure, she's a good kid. She sometimes is too good. I don't know. I think she's pretty cool. I'm glad she's getting to feel empowered. Anyway, not talking about her business to the whole freaking world. She won't kill me. I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, podcast. Okay, back to the links. The higher knowledge, the informations that are there. It helps you find the truth of the situation. It helps with the independence of oneself. It helps help you to find your light. That is, the higher light, divine light, understanding pure love, and the whole information that is universal. It is great for feminine energy. It's good for lunar, complete opposite. Anyway, lunar energy, moon work. It's great to seduce people with, like seduce not sexy creatures. Anyway, fertility, and it has a nice draw to it for magnetism. And let's see, we're gonna go from there to Dinky. Stop. Dinky, Dexter. Dexter, stop it! Anybody want a bulldog? I'm just kidding. Alright, let's move on to bats. Bats teach you how to work in a community type capacity, so they help you understand how to get along with others. They're communal type abilities, and they're great for longevity and balance, good fortune, evolution, maneuverability, and to move freely from land here and to that land of the dead. So basically you can use them to maybe transitional to, that'd be great on a dead old. I never really thought about it. I know where to put it now. Yeah, so it helps you go from here to the land of the dead. Good for astral travel. Helps with family because of the community kind of thingy. It also gives you the ability to communicate better. I should have worked with the out before this. I can't talk. And it helps you understand sensitivity, where to, how to have it, how much to have. Opens up your third eye, and it helps transition you from one phase to another. Now, badgers. And then this is for Hobbit. The Badgers is for Hobbit. Should she ever listen to the podcast? She always claims she's going to listen to it. So Hobbit, I'm calling you. It's out. Listen to the podcast. I'm talking about you, now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to talk about you. So Hobbit. Hobbit needs to come and listen to the podcast. So we're doing Badgers. Anyway. Badgers, they're good for endurance, determination. So if you need to do something and you lack in the power, the willpower, or just lacking the whole strength to finish it or whatever, or you're procrastinating, you want to pull in some badger energy. Sorry, I'm thinking about it. Maybe they were drinking badger's milk. Animal nature, that was it. Badger milk. That made my stomach flip. Anyway. Determination, persistence, great for healing and protection, magical protection, cleverness, friendship, gratitude, security, opportunity opener, resourcefulness. Yeah, this would be great for people in business or people starting a business. For people who are getting out of domestic violence situations, that would be actually a very good one to, yeah. That'd be really nice. That one and maybe a fox bone. So badger bone and fox bone. Because that sounds like something some people need to be trying to get out of something, violent wise. It would also give you opportunities. That actually helps me with a few people's requests. It's always good to go back over things you know, because you forget so much. I forget as much as I learn. I forget half as much as I learn, but still. I don't know. These are starting to be really good, the podcast. I mean, I'm getting a workshop. Anyway, we're going on to rabbits. I have a rabbit skull. I named him Steve. I didn't go any further than that, but his name was Steve. Okay, let me see. It is a rabbit skull. It was buried in the ground, so it naturally did the decay on a natural basis. And came back a year later and dug him back up. So here's Steve. Now, what you would use, say, Steve for. Okay, we use Steve for fertility. He's good for good luck. Helps bring abundance. Ooh, speed up spells. Nice. Sensitivity, the moon, new beginnings. So, yeah, that one's a good one if you're getting out on your own, too. Helps you with haste, slows you down a little bit so you can understand. Helps you bring empathy when you're feeling quite the apathetic motherfucker. It helps you see things. Invisibility can help you be invisible because they know how to freeze. Grounded, because they need to stay grounded so they can assess situations. And they gotta stay smart, and then they value family. So, any of that would be useful in spell work. Or just the energy. I mean, carry a bone of one, maybe not the whole skull because it's bust apart. So, that's it. I would think it would be good for Lost, because rabbits fuck like rabbits. Oh, I just forgot to change the banner. There we go. Alright, now we're going to go on to deer. Because I have deer. I can't really see. I am not crawling up a ladder in front of witnesses. I got a deer skull. It's a white-tailed deer skull. And I use it occasionally for different things. Remember when we were talking about lynxes? That's what I told you. I had the lynx bone. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be a lynx skull. No, I didn't get a chance to ask yesterday. But I think this one is the lynx one. Because he was making mobiles out of lynx bones. And I'm pretty sure I kept the skull, one of them. And I do have a fox skull. It's in my bedroom. I couldn't reach it. I forgot. I wasn't crawling up there anyway. I'm not that agile anymore. It's a good thing I'm smart. Because I'm not graceful. And then we covered squirrel. I forgot to show you the squirrel things. Or did we cover squirrel? We didn't get the squirrel yet. I lied. I'm a liar. We're not touching that one yet. You can always use cowbone too. Cowbone, I didn't look at what cow does necessarily. But I picked up, see them very well. These are candle scribes made out of cowbone so that you can just, write into your candle, your petition, your names, if you're ever doing it for, etc. But you only use it for that. So the bones can be used for all kinds of stuff. They can also be used for handles. Like this one, I believe is, I'm not going to say, I think it's an ivory. It's really old. Or so I'm believing this might be a piece of ivory, like way before pre-band. Or walrus. In fact, I didn't ask last, I didn't have time. But they can turn in, you can use them for handles. You can make atomies out of them. Or just really sharp, useful knives. This one's a knife. But I have some atomy out of bone. Moose bone too. I didn't get a chance to do a moose bone. I wasn't quite as prepared as I wanted to be. But hey. Anyway, deer. We'll go back to the deer. You can use deer for awareness, gentleness. If you needed to be more gentle and a little less aggressive, you would call on deer energy. It brings about good luck. It's great for unconditional love, which would be really good for soulmate spells. Innocence. That'd be good for someone who's been abused. If you could return some of their innocence to them. I never thought about that either. Huh. Okay. That you could return some of the innocence to them that was lost. A little bit of grace. Well, I apparently need some gracefulness. Okay, mindfulness. Being aware of everything. Mindful. You kind of not spontaneously erupting all over the place. It's good for kindness, intuition. I was having one of my weird, what do you call it, thoughts in my head you guys don't need to hear about. Not everything I hear or think needs to be said. I was amused. Anyway. Yeah, kindness, intuition, so you can use that one for one of those bones for, fuck, you can stick out with your tarot cards, your pendulums, things like this, and use it on the cloth when you lay all this stuff out. So you use it, you can put it on the cloth, and I use that one for its attachment, for its ability to help you open up your third eye, your psychic abilities. It's great for regeneration, so you could use it for, I don't know, broken bones, anything you would be regrowing, skin, burnt tissue, things like this, regeneration. Or even regeneration of oneself, vigilance, and it's good for your inner child. Like I need more inner child help. Okay, we're going on to cats. I already showed you the cat skull, but we're going on to cats. Elegance, of course, because, you know, anything that can land on his feet all the time. It's got my respect. I'm lucky to walk on my feet, let alone fucking land on them. Anyway, curiosity. I'm pretty good with that one. Mischief, I'm good there too. Independence, I'm probably too independent sometimes, but yeah. Great for magic, great for protection, good luck, companionship, serenity, psychic ability. It helps ward off negativity, spiritual and psychic protection, so it can be used in crystal gridding we've talked about in prior things, where you put the crystals around your home and make a grid. You can add bones to it, cat bones especially. Which I already do, which I didn't even think about it, but that's what I already do there. Now we're going to get to my extensiveness of a couple of animals. Okay, four animals. Then I got a gambling charm for you guys, or when you need fast money luck. Oh wait, sorry, I am even paying attention. I'm busy talking about. I'd have to look that up. And along with moose too. I should write it down. Let me do that real quick. Bear with me, because if I don't write it down, I'll forget it. And then I'll be mad. Not really, I'll forget I was mad. Okay. Swimming, caribou. I almost figured out how to spell it. I was only two letters away from being finished. Yeah, I can't remember what those are, and my little mini-me boogied. So, she could look it up, but she's not in here. I don't know if anybody's got any other animals they want me to look up. I will do my damnedest. Maybe we'll have a second Bone Magic thing where I give you some spells or something. Yeah, kind of dug it. Kind of dig it all. It's just a matter of finding enough time to do it all. Anyway, okay, we're off the squirrel. Let's see, I got a couple squirrel jaws. There we go. Squirrel jaws. The little jaws they use to make all that shit noise, man. They're such noisy little creatures. And the ones here in Alaska are so freaking tiny. I came from Ohio, went to South Carolina, and then came here. Well, I kind of traveled around the U.S., but those are places I live, states. And I landed here, and the ravens were like giant chickens, and the squirrels were so tiny. It was so fucking, it was so weird. Because at home, Ravens are a lot smaller. Well, they weren't ravens, but crows, close relatives. I know they're not the same. There's different beak thing. And beak thing or something else. I think it's the tail wings. That's it. The tail wings. The tail feathers. I swear I'm okay, y'all. Okay, now squirrels. They're great for agility. They're good for dexterity. I guess that, if I remember right, isn't that dexterity is like balancing or something? Yeah, thanks, darling. My brain's got it, but my mouth just can't transmit it. It's been going on for a minute. I'm probably already off in another thought, or 12. And my mouth just didn't listen to all of it. Any which way. Dexterity, I think it's like kind of like the balance, the movement of all of your stuff at the same time, and more of a fluid capacity, if I remember right. And it's good for reflexes. And okay. Now squirrels teach us how to how to maneuver risky situations without toppling or basically they help us use their energy to help yourself assess a risky situation, which begin a good one for domestic violence situations where you're extracting yourself. I don't know why I'm focused on that today, but I'm probably a reason for it. Usually is. Anyway, it helps you do it without toppling, falling over. And another thing about squirrels, they are always working towards the goal, so they're great for giving you the drive, the ambition, the fortitude, the virility just to keep going until you get until you get that goal met. Because they're relentless. They don't give up nothing. They don't care how big you are. They're just gonna keep going. Kind of like me, man. I'm down by your balls, so. One reason I've never been upset about being short. I'm in control of the world. I'm down by your crotches. Anyway, okay, goals, working towards goals. They also know when to stop, when to listen, when to pay attention to their surroundings and stop moving, just kind of wait. They know when to, that way they can know when to dodge and weave, So, I mean, at that point I would think they're also good with helping you understand. Ah. Bye, Miss Maria, my sister, from another mother. I love you. I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast. I'm trying to make them decent. Still working at Three Bears. I hope I need to run into you at some point. Anyway, everybody say goodbye, Maria. Lost my spot. Oh my god. Where's my teleprompter when I need it? Alright, goals. Know when to stop listening and when to move. They're also great with curiosity, but they have a caution. They have a caution to their curiosity, so they're not so curious that they're... Oh! Hear me. I stay up late. Really, really late. That's why I'm always late to get to work. Alright. Stop and listen. Proceed with caution and yet having a curiosity. Great for challenge energy to kind of like help you face a challenge, meet a challenge head on, and just pretty much fuck it up and take over. Yeah, you gotta kind of watch the curiosity though. He gets one into trouble like I don't know. I stay in trouble. Oh, okay, I used to stay in trouble. Now I'm smart. I just can't run, so I just try not to get in trouble. Anyway, they can help you, one, with being more talkative, so... Because you know how much they fucking sit outside your window and just run their mouth like a motherfucker? But they can also help you be more talkative if you're a shy social person. You could use their energy to... be more social in a social situation. Totally had a train wreck. Sorry about that. They are... communication, talkative. They have really good instinct and perception, so when you do take one on, whether you take it on as a totem or you're using it in spell work, you're going to notice that you will have more instinct or insight. You're going to have better perceptions, like you're going to understand things better. You're going to be paying more attention to other people the energy you feel off of them, their body language, things like this, you're going to notice yourself shift a little bit in that direction when if you work with squirrels, because you're going to take it on yourself, you know. You are what you ingest, I guess, spiritually. And if you eat squirrel, I guess you are what you ingest. It helps you not be procrastinated. It helps you dissolve this trait a bit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys aren't boring me, I swear. I went to bed at 4 o'clock this morning, which is earlier than yesterday. Alright. They're very protective, too. As you probably, if you've been exposed to any squirrels, you probably know they're very protective. They'll fight you. They got that little man syndrome. And they're great for social anxiety, the energy of it. They also they help you balance work and play, because they play as much as they work. Yeah, they'd have to have squirrels as babies as much as they do. Alright, we're going to go on to ravens. One of my favorite ravens. They're associated with many goddesses. Well, not many, but like many of my favorites. So ravens. There we go. We'll just go with the candle. A raven candle, because you're not supposed to have raven bits or parts or pieces. No feathers, all the other crap, blah blah blah. So, ravens are great for magical and mysticism, shocker. Intellect, acute cunning, awareness, skillful perception. In other words, being able to weigh your situation very thoroughly, very precisely, and probably with greater speed. And they have the ability to shapeshift into another for more complete understanding of that spirit, or of spirit, and journey into the depths of darkness to bring out the light. So, I mean, I can't remember the one tale completely, so, you know, bear with me if I get it wrong. But I think that it was, if anybody's offended, I don't know how to sort it. Eskimos up here. One of the tales was that the raven went into the darkness and pulled out the sun or light. I'm butchering it to hell and back. I understand. But the raven was able to go into the dark. What do you call them? Find your way through it, and then pull out the light from a bad situation. So you can use that to. The raven has got it. Okay. Alright, thank you, Dale. But I know there's a. I think it's an Eskimos up here. I'm not. But there was a tale. I hear all the tales because I'm always so curious. I can't keep them straight. I'm not even going to try. But suffice it to say, there was the story of the raven and the sun. I think it was the sun because it was light. It was coming to bring out light. But anyway, it goes back to what it's good for. So if you're in a dark situation, call on the spirit of the raven. Like if everything feels dark, you're sinking into depression, call on a raven, the energy of the raven, the spirit of the raven, to dive into the darkness and pull out your light to help bring you back to yourself. This is one I do on a reg because I'm extremely empathetic. Sometimes I really like it, and sometimes I still like it, but it can be quite painful. Let's see. I lost it. Where is it? Oh, they're also known to trigger the energies of the magic you feel all around you. Basically, they can help you tap into the energy of magic. So you can use those to help you traverse into retrieving the energy to help you with whatever spell work you're doing. And okay, they can teach you how to fearlessly go about manifesting that magic for completion. Like if you're doing a spell, you call the raven because they can help you manifest. Their energy helps you manifest that magic and make it happen. And they can actually help you between the willful intention of doing something and the action of having it happen. So manifestation. I don't know. I guess I am rewording the same damn thing over and over again. They are also associated with birth and death. And they help imaginations, and they help bring change to your life. So if you're ready for some change, you would call on the Spirit Raven. Plus it would also help you find the light in the dark. I mean, because when there's change, it's because whatever's going on is probably too painful to continue that direction, or it's unfulfilling. And so they can help you traverse the fear of going further and moving past the unknown. Which has been wonderful for me because my life is freaking it. Everything happens all the fucking time. And, well, it's a good thing I really am attached to Raven. Yeah, okay. You can also use them to run messages between here and anywhere, really. So you can ask them to be messengers if they are willing. Then you can pass your messages to them. Great for... They help you release bad things to create the needed changes to make the world better. So shadow work is a good, if you want extra energy, you can use Raven energy, call on the Raven. And if you don't have a bone, you can get anything that represents a fetish, the hell, the other word, my brain just went anything. A fetish, what's the other word? Damn it. Oh, this one. Sweet. Thank you, darling. Damn it, I can't. Effigy. God. So, a fetish and an effigy of it could be so high. I'm okay. Could be a fake candle. And a candle holder. We're rated. It could be anything. As long as it makes you feel like you're able to reach into that energy. I don't know. I like pretty pictures of them, whatever, because you can't have the stuff that makes you actually connect to them, so you gotta wing it. I don't know all of them, but I know Odin and Morgan, Hecate, to name a few, are some of the goddesses that are associated with the ravens. So those are also good connectors too. I know there's more, I just couldn't think of them. And it teaches. It helps us to understand how not to be intimidated by things, people, places, and whatever, events. Whatever the fuck we got to do and deal with, got to do and deal with. Yeah, my English is suffering too. They're great for helping you look at, like, if you want to look into past lives and stuff, energy from Raven, fuck, I don't know, you probably call on Raven to take you on the journey. To a degree, I'm sure they'll drop you off. And then forget to come pick it up. Just kidding. They're actually quite nice. They'll bring you goodies if you treat them while you feed the ravens and stuff. They bring you presents if they find you a favorable human. I think they're awesome. They talk to you. They're fucking hilarious. Anyway, as you can see, I talk to them a lot. But they help you see into your past, your future. They're great for vocal skills, communication, any kind of communication enhancement, any kind. You can speak for other people because they love to talk. They're amazing like that. And so they also have the energy of staying awake, alert, and aware of all their surroundings all the time, and all the other all the other areas they go. I mean, crap, they can't go to just one. I gotta imagine they go all over the place, all the different underworlds, dimensions, wherever the hell they want to go, because they're quite interesting. If you ever look in one's eye, if you ever get really close, look in their eyes. So trippy. I had one talking to me, I was just watching its eye, and it was so intense. I am not even sure how to quite describe it. It was quite something. At any rate, it felt like me and the Raven were having a deep conversation. Yet I have no major idea what was said. I just felt better about my life after. But enough about the Ravens. We're going on to ostrich, because isn't that just unusual? But I have an ostrich skull. I came all the way to Alaska to get an ostrich skull. I also came all the way to Alaska and caught me a stuffed raccoon. There's no raccoons here, obviously. There's no ostriches either. Oh. Anyway, there's the ostrich skull. They're quite fragile. Aren't they cute? Kind of reminds me of almost like a platypus, like a beaky weird thing. My uncle had ostriches. My cousins tried to convince me you can ride them like horses. That was a fun, interesting lesson, and no, you can't. Okay, so ostriches. They're great in understanding how to protect yourself. They're also great with avoidance. So like if you're trying to avoid a person, thing being kind of invisible, you can use ostrich energy. They're good for wisdom because they're smart little fucking birds. They're also kind of angry at times too. They'll pick you in the fucking head. Not that I know. Shouldn't have read the damn thing. Anyway, they're good for grounding, so they help you stay grounded because, you know, all gets bad, they hunker down to the ground. They don't actually put their head in the sand, but they do hunker really low and kind of hide. So they're really good for avoiding enemies. Apparently, they're great for wisdom. Okay, wisdom grounding. Oh, I know what it was. Egypt. Okay, there's a goddess, a justice goddess kind of thing. Her name is Ma'at. M-A, like a little, what do you call it, accent mark, another A and a T. Ma'at. She's like our justice scale chick, you know, with the blindfolds and the scales. She has a feather though. She weighs your heart against the feather to see where you actually go, underworld or otherwise. And so she also can help you find like the truth of a situation. She also helps you bring about justice. Well, by weighing, you just point her in the right direction. She can help you weigh a person's heart against their, against the feather to see where they kind of lay out in the judgment, whether they need justice or not. Yeah, I kind of like her. Of course, I love Egyptian, but I've always loved the her, and I always have something of an ostrich ball right now. I used to have ostrich feathers, ostrich eggs for her, for representation. So, if you need justice in a situation, if you need to learn the truth about something, you might want to look at an ostrich bone, feather, whatever you can get. Ostrich bit. It'd be great for child custody stuff. Or any kind of justice, but definitely child custody. Okay, we're gonna go to a crocodile food. The crocodile food. These are some of the very unlucky crocodiles. Seriously, these are great for like gambling, prosperity, bringing good luck to a situation. I think they can be used in love as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. I just remember something about it and I didn't see anything. Doesn't mean nothing, but I think they're used. I think it can be used for like a love charm too. But what you do is, of course, I don't have any money. It's folded up. The little claw bits. See up there, claws, little toes. I don't know what you call them. That you put money, fold the money up, slide it in here on your money altar, and it helps bring more money, luck, prosperity, things like this. Yeah, but you can put them with that. You can put them into, I'm assuming, you can put them in with a charm bag, I would say. Oh wait, that's right, I got the thingy. I do have a spell for you with the gator foot. I'll get to that in two seconds, most likely. Yeah, prosperity game. Okay, so we'll go right to this. This is how you can use one. This one's called the High Rollers. Like a mojo. It is gambling success mojo, charm bag, sachet, however you say it. Gree, whatever the hell. But it's a charm bag. You make it for gambling. So if you're gonna play bingo, if you're gonna lotto cards, you're going to Vegas, you know. You would do something like this. There's a herb called Job's Tears, or Job's Tears, depends on how you pronounce it, I reckon. A gator paw, or a crocodile, same thing, gator paw, crocodile paw, the same premise. A badger or gator tooth, a raccoon penis bone, and go on to Etsy, you can find these things. Just be patient. a rabbit's foot, and or a 4-leaf clover charm. Or if you got a 4-leaf clover, you can put that in there. You pray Psalms 41 or Psalms 62, or some similar prayer or chant, however you want to do it, and then tie it up real tight. I would use myself red or green material and maybe white or red or green thread to tie it off with. But after you put all the stuff in it, you just bundle it back up, tie it off real good so it don't open up, and then you've got yourself a little like your bag, charm bag, mojo, and carry it with you when you go off gambling. And I think that is the end of what I got. So, how are we doing over there? Is anybody still alive and still with me? We got one person with me. Alright, well, unless anybody wants to say anything, I am going to call it good. And I think maybe we'll do another one because I didn't have time to look up more stuff on bear skulls. I got some cool shit. This one's a black bear, not a good. It's a little bear, and it's been encaustic, which means dipped in beeswax to seal it. And it's been tattooed and then sealed again. I have to look up what it's good for. I like the dead things. I'm a dead thing collector. I want a human skull for that. I'm sure people say something. I'm sure I don't care. Anywho, anybody got anything? And if not, I am going to sign off and call this podcast over. Alright. Y'all take care. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for showing up, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate input too. You take care of yourself there, darling. Now, if you all excuse me, I'm gonna get back to doing 500 million things and finishing 3. You guys take care. Be good to yourselves, and then be good to everybody else. And don't ever sacrifice you for others. It's bullshit.